Culture Kids! Welcome to the show. Grab your imaginary passports and your bags because it's time to become world-trodden explorers right where you are. Today, we're going to take our magical train to visit our friend, Mr. Peter from Naples, Italy, to learn all about our all-time favorite food, pizza, and its origins and so much more.
Hello. My name is Asher and I'm your host along with my mom, Kristen.
We want to take a moment to thank all of our listeners, partners, and guests who have been part of our community this year. Culture Kids was created for the community and by the community to plant seeds of empathy, build bridges, and as our 6-year-old listener Marley Sherwin beautifully shared, to create love around the world. Our goal is to keep Culture Kids free and accessible to every child, and we're so grateful for the volunteers who help make this possible. As we continue to grow as a nonprofit organization, we would be deeply thankful for any support you might be able to offer, whether it's sharing our show, leaving a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts, or visiting culturekidsproductions.org to learn more about ways to help. Thank you for being a part of our Culture Kids family, where every family has a special place and every story brings us closer together.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone, our culture train is just around the corner. Before we hop on board, let's take a moment to learn about pizza, what it is, and why we're traveling all the way to Italy to discover the story behind this delicious meal that families all over the world love to enjoy together.
Okay, everyone. Pizza is a yummy dish from Italy, and it's made with a soft, thin crust.
The original pizza has its roots traced back to the 17th century in Naples, Italy. It's a simple and delicious pizza made with soft, chewy dough, tangy tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, and fresh basil. This version of pizza, which we now call Neapolitan pizza, is named after Naples, where it was created.
You make it by stretching dough, kind of like Play-Doh, but it's not.
Yep, and we'll learn more about how the authentic Neapolitan pizza is made when we arrive in Naples.
So when we talk about real, authentic pizza, we're talking about Neapolitan pizza.
Exactly. However, over hundreds of years, pizza has evolved into countless variations around the world as people have added their own toppings and flavors to reflect their local tastes and ingredients.
Cool. I can't wait to visit Mr. Peter. Are you ready, guys?
Okay, Culture Kids, get ready for a journey to the lively streets of Naples, where the air is filled with the delicious smells of pizza baking in wood-fired ovens, and history is woven in every corner. Buckle up now, because we're going to Italy! Welcome to Naples, Italy. We just arrived in this incredible city nestled along the stunning coastline of the Mediterranean Sea with the majestic Mount Vesuvius towering in the background. The city is full of history, culture, music, and of course, the delicious smell of pizza baking in the air.
And we're here to meet Mr. Peter. Is this the building?
I believe so. Should we ring the buzzer?
Sure.
Ciao, Culture Kids. Ciao, Christian. Ciao, Asher.
Thank you so much for having us here. Can we come in?
Yes. Come on, Asher. Come on, Christian. Welcome to my kitchen in Naples, Italy.
Wow. I guess this is where they make pizzas and teach the classes about how to make pizzas.
Everything is so shiny. This does not look like our kitchen at home. Can you tell us about yourself?
I am Peter. I am Peter Verace. I'm an instructor of Associazione Verace Pizza Napoletana, and I'm a pizza chef. Basically, what I do every day is prepare all the ingredients, the dough, and bake them together. So this is actually what is my duty. And of course, to teach and to learn from myself and from the students what is actually true Neapolitan pizza.
Cool. So you teach and make pizza.
Could you tell us more about the association?
Associazione Verace Pizza Napoletana, it's an association that is involved in protecting and spreading the word of True Neapolitan Pizza, because we have more than 59 countries where we represent with members.
So we know that pizza is now enjoyed by people all over the world. Asher, what's your favorite kind?
New York style pizza, Chicago deep dish pizza. I like them all.
Oh yes, those are quite delicious. But going back to the roots of where pizza comes from, we know that it takes place right here in Italy. Could you tell us more about it?
Because it goes back in time, it's our heritage. And this is something, it's a knowledge that is passed from grandfather to father to son. So for us, it's the same experience that we want to reproduce.
That's nice. Passed down from generation to generation.
Yes. Neapolitan pizza, it's born 17th century. But probably we can go even backwards, because we know, and actually this is something that it was just revealed recently, that in Roman time they had something very similar.
Whoa, pizza is old.
And this is actually related to some drawing that they found in Pompeii. But definitely the tradition goes back in almost 300 years.
So who invented it?
We don't have one inventor of the pizza. It's probably generated from a solution in need.
The need? Like someone needed it?
I guess so. Well, why don't we step into our time machine and explore the fascinating history of how pizza evolved over time?
Yay, horses! Where are we now?
We just arrived in 17th century Italy at the height of the Baroque period, known for its grand architecture, dramatic art, and expressive music. It was also a time when tomatoes were becoming a common ingredient in Italian cooking after being introduced from the Americas.
Hey, tomatoes go in pizza. So how's pizza created here?
Poor people looking for food invented pizza. And the way it actually was made, it was folded, and they will walk on the street like a street food.
A lot of times, dishes were invented to make life easier for people who needed a quick bite while working or traveling. So I guess in Naples, Italy, the first pizzas were folded in half, making it easy for busy workers to grab, eat, and keep moving.
Grab and go. Bananas are my grab and go. So how did it become so famous all over the world? I mean, everyone in America loves it.
And I think the pizza arrived also to America through a boat, because people came with this knowledge, they arrive, establish themselves, and of course, once they established themselves, they created their favorite food.
A lot of Italian immigrants came to the United States about 120 to 140 years ago, seeking new opportunities and bringing their important cultural traditions, including pizza.
Well, I'm glad they came and shared their pizza with us, because I look forward to Pizza Friday every week. Now back in the kitchen.
Yep, it's always fascinating to learn about the stories behind the foods we enjoy every day and the roots of where they come from. And many of us have likely tried some version of Neapolitan pizza. But Mr. Peter, what are some special secrets to make the authentic one so unique and delicious?
The secret is the temperature of cooking. So this is why it makes it very fast, because Neapolitan pizza, it's baked in a minute and a half.
That's it? 1 minute to a minute and a half?
This is why I say it's a fast food.
So do you bake it in an oven? We have an oven at home. It has a glass door.
It's actually made of bricks. So it's actually like a building. When we work near the oven, it is like being in a sauna.
I've been in a sauna before. It's very hot there. So you must sweat by the oven.
Exactly.
So what does this oven look like?
It's a big dome with a small door. And of course, you see fire, you see hash inside. This is what makes the pizza cook so fast.
Can we go see this oven?
Yes, come over here.
Whoa.
It really is toasty here.
Can you see the dome? Can you see the oven? Can you see the flame? These are what is actually needed to make a beautiful true Neapolitan pizza.
It does look like a building. It's big, but it looks kind of cute, like an igloo.
Kinda, yeah. I also see a small door where you put the pizzas through. How many pizzas can fit inside this oven?
We can fit around 3-4 pizza all at the same time, so they can bake and we can satisfy everybody at the table. What we need is to let it cook first for a little bit, and maybe 20-30 seconds. And as soon as it's baked on the bottom, we can actually rotate it. And once we observe that the pizza is nice and puffy, and it's nice and golden brown, we can actually take it out of the oven, and it will be ready to eat it straight away.
What's inside the oven? Just fire?
Very good question. The source of the fire is basically the wood. Usually here we use two types of wood, which is beech and oak tree.
We learned a while ago while working on an episode about Texas barbecue that the type of wood used can really change the flavor of the food.
Yes, it should not have any essence. This is the idea, that it's not rich in essence. So I would say probably like a Christmas tree or a pine tree are not what they're needed. But basically beech is one of the most popular one.
That makes sense.
A Neapolitan pizza with a hint of pine tree taste. I'm not sure about that. But I'm getting hot here. Can we go back to the kitchen area?
Yes, let's get back.
You got it.
So now that we know that the oven is one of the key secrets of an authentic Neapolitan pizza, could you tell us more about how it's made and the ingredients that go into it?
The rules of respecting the pizza is actually to make the fresh dough. It's made of water, flour, salt, and fresh yeast.
Yeast? What's that? Is it kind of like a dough?
Yeast is a tiny organism that helps dough rise by eating sugar and turning it into gas, which makes the dough puff up.
Ooh, puffy.
So these are the 4 elements, but we always like to say 5th element inside the making of the pizza is the passion.
Passion like love?
Yep, exactly. This is why homemade food is often the best. It's cooked with love, and that special touch from the chef's hands makes all the difference.
Then after you make the pizza dough, what do you put on top? I mean, I know there's like sauce and cheese. That's how I like mine.
Good. What is important once we made the dough is actually let it rest. Usually it needs between 6, 7, 8 hours to relax.
Like it's taking a nap.
Yes, it is like a little nap.
So we make this circle, we press, and we start to move all the air that is inside in the crust. And then it starts the most funny part.
The funny part? What's that? Tell it jokes?
Because it's the slapping.
Ow, ow, ow.
What? Slap the dough ball? Wake up, dough!
We slap the pizza to let the pizza become bigger so that we can actually insert the ingredients.
Oh, so then you make it into a pizza shape.
Exactly. It's a bit thin in the center, but it's actually a little bit thicker on the side.
And then I guess it's time to put on the toppings. What ingredients go on it?
We add the tomato, the cheese, the basil, the extra virgin olive oil, and then it's time to go into the oven.
The dome oven for 60 to 90 seconds. Wow, that's a lot of work. I had no idea pizza takes so many steps.
Well, keep in mind, this is how we make the authentic traditional Neapolitan pizza. Nowadays, people around the world have adapted their ways to making without the dome oven, and some places even use machines. But I have to say, nothing in the world compares to a handmade pizza crafted with passion, love, and the dedication of a skilled artisan chef and teacher. Someone who truly cares about honoring the tradition, preserving its history, and sharing its magic with others.
It is special.
So back when I was learning how to cook, someone told me that the taste of water depends on where you live and can make a big difference in how your bread, pizza, or bagels might taste. Is there something special about the water in Naples that makes everything taste so delicious, especially the pizza dough?
What makes so special the water of Naples is really the nature of the land. because we have a volcano, and volcano is an element that actually produces minerals.
Huh? Minerals make the water taste good? Water is just water. It's like just nothing.
Oh, this is true. Having lived in so many different cities growing up, I've noticed that the water in each place tastes a little different. If you have sensitive taste buds, it's something you can pick up on pretty easily, though it's probably something grown-ups notice more than kids.
Neapolitan water has the reputation of making the best coffee, the best pasta, the best pizza, and of course this element of minerals inside the water allow the ingredient to have a special flavor.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But that's so cool that water can change the taste of pizza.
And lastly, can you share what Neapolitan pizza means to the people here in Italy? What makes it so special to your culture and community?
Traditionally wise, I would say Neapolitan pizza is the favorite food for us because it's easy, it's humble, and of course it reflects a little bit of the attitude of the Neapolitan. Simple, delicious, fun, because of course when you have a pizza is always fun. First of all, of the atmosphere, because it's something that being a round shape, it's usually you share a pizza.
Pizza is fun. We always have it at my birthday parties too.
People love it because it really represents the flag of Italy and the capacity of the Italian to adapt. As we can see, pizza conquers all the world. And I think this is what makes it so beautiful. It's a little bit poetry, I would say, because it really reminds you of an experience. And it connects also with time travel, because when you eat a pizza, it's actually coming to Naples, to walking into the street, which are very, very crowded, a lot of noise. But also it's a very friendly environment, something that goes straight to the heart.
That's a wonderful way to explain it. Taking a bite of something can temporarily take you to somewhere else, like eating a bite of something that reminded you of home, because it might be similar to the way your family made it. Have you ever tasted Neapolitan pizza somewhere else in the world that captured the feeling of being here in Naples? Is that possible?
You can have today abroad. I was this year I was in Australia, and I was in the Blue Mountain, which is quite remote place, and I had a beautiful Neapolitan pizza. But when I tried that pizza, and it was in a pizza place of a friend of mine, it was kind of bringing me back to Naples. If I could close my eyes, and the smell, the taste, the sound, it was just like I always loved that experience of feeling back home.
That is wonderful to know. I guess with the right skills, ingredients, and of course, the right oven, you can recreate a piece of Naples Neapolitan pizza wherever you are.
That's cool.
There could be some very good pizza also down in New York and other people with other culture. But the aim of the Neapolitan pizza was to be fragrant, soft. This is why it's probably different from the others.
Because it's where it all started.
Well, thank you so much for this wonderful conversation about Neapolitan pizza. It's amazing how every dish we enjoy carries a deep story, a piece of culture, and a rich history behind it. It reminds us that food is not just about something we eat. It's a way to connect with people, places, and traditions.
Can we make one now? I'm kind of hungry.
Yes. So, come and make a pizza with me. Wash your hand, and we can straight away make one together.
Yep, but before we begin, our culture kids need to hop back on the train and head home. If you're curious to learn more about Neapolitan pizza and learn how to make an authentic one, or find classes and programs near you, check out www.pizzanapoletana.org. You'll find all the details in our show notes too.
Ciao, culture kids!
Bye, everyone!
Well, we hope today's journey has sparked your curiosity to keep exploring. Maybe you'll even continue your pizza adventure by trying to make an authentic pizza yourself. Of course, while we may not have a big dome-shaped oven at home, there's something magical about creating the dough, adding your own toppings, and seeing how it compares to the pizzas you're used to eating at home or in restaurants. You never know what adventures await you as you explore and learn more about the stories behind the foods you love. And lastly, always remember you and your family are valued, welcomed, and celebrated exactly as you are because every child belongs here at Culture Kids. See you next week.
All aboard!
Joke time!
Can I go first?
Sure.
What do you call a sleeping pizza?
What?
A pizza.
Oh, I get it because you say zzz when you're sleeping. I get it.
Yep, exactly. Okay, your turn.
Where does pepperoni go on vacation?
Where?
The Leaning Tower of Pizza. Pizza? Pizza? Get it? Because Leaning Tower of Pisa is like a tower.
Yep, and just like pizza, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is in Italy. Thanks for joining us today. Stay tuned for episodes on Lunar New Year and all the diverse ways countries around the world will be celebrating this season. Thank you for all that you do, and don't hesitate to reach out to us at any time at hello@culturekidsmedia.com. See you next week.